story of young Kamala rode a donkey from Tijuana. Met a man, Willie Brown, deep in the bowels of California. Nice to meet you, nice to know you. Would you like fries with your order? Come a bit closer, I got something I wanna show you. This is my spatula, this is my apron. My name is Kamala, you know what I'm saying. Cat, 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 I load the pallets in the back. Golden arch, I'm a wreck. Oh, Willie, you made a mess. Think fries are done, think fries are done. Oh, what have I done? I just needed a job. One day I'll become a lawyer. Think fries are done, one day I'll be a lawyer. Think fries are done, one day I'll...
What's up, guys? Benny. What is the single dumbest lie told in the history of American politics? Well, we are spoiled for choice. Weapons of mass destruction in Iraq, and I didn't have sex with that woman. But let me humbly submit to you that in modern history, this, ladies and gentlemen, is the single stupidest, most empirically, provably false lie told, and also incredibly damaging to the candidate herself.
I worked at McDonald's. I did the French fries, and I did the ice cream. I worked at McDonald's.
Wait a second. You did the ice cream? You notice that she's talking to McDonald's employees here outside of McDonald's. They want a union, whatever. But none of them cheer when she says, I did the ice cream, because that's not a real job. That's not something that people would say. In fact, anybody who's ever been to a McDonald's knows there's not somebody just standing there doing the ice cream. And anybody who's familiar with the way McDonald's works knows that there's major rotations for what jobs that you do in the kitchen. Those rotations happen once every 90 minutes. So what exactly is Kamala talking about there when she says, I did the fries and I did the ice cream? That's your first warning sign. Then there were other major warning signs about what a dumb lie this was. For instance, the fact that there's absolutely no record of Kamala Harris talking about working at McDonald's in any of her past job applications, books, records, employment files. All of this is open and available data. The Free Beacon obtained a copy of Harris's October 1987 job application for a law clerk position, where, of course, she didn't list McDonald's. She listed a bunch of jobs that she had had previously. In fact, she was required to list every job that she had in the last 10 years. I'm not here to litigate ancient history. What I am here to say is that,
just a fact.
Don't lie, because it will be used against you and you'll be exposed.
Because your opponent,
there is
almost
no little
every
job.
day. Okay,
there's no such thing as a little job.
Okay, fair. Because your opponent almost every day seems to be talking about this. So I just want to ask you yes or no. At any point in your life, have you served 2 all-beef patties, special sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickles, onions on a sesame seed bun, working out at McDonald's? Yes or no? That's it.
I have.
Okay. Now the other job. But
it was not a small job. Like, I did the fries. I mean,
Listen, I realize that, like, you might love Trump, you might hate Trump. He saved us from the longhouse. He saved us from that living hell. So at the very least, like, I'm just going to be thankful for that. I worked at McDonald's, says Kamala Harris, doing French fries and ice cream. Those aren't like McDonald's jobs. And there's no record, obviously, of Kamala Harris working at McDonald's at all. People have assumed that eventually McDonald's would just straight up say Kamala's lying, and they now have. McDonald's can't confirm Kamala Harris worked at Burger Joint, but the company is proud to hear of her fond memories. Glad you're lying. But President Trump said something remarkable last night. President Trump was speaking to the McDonald's conference. There's like a conference that goes on in Washington, D.C. with all of the McDonald's executives and shareholders and everything, called the Impact Summit in D.C. And President Trump was talking about the cost of living, price of living. Prices are coming down, says the president. We'll bring back the dollar menu. Come on, bring back the dollar menu. Lived off the dollar menu at McDonald's. Donald Trump, who's of course no stranger to McDonald's, working at a McDonald's or otherwise, decided to let us in on a little secret last night. That Kamala Harris, of course, didn't work at McDonald's, but not only that, that McDonald's confirms it.
To be here with the men and the women who are really the heart and soul of one of the greatest, most admired, and most successful companies in the history of the world, frankly, the one and only McDonald's. I've gone there a couple of times. And I'm honored to stand before you as the very first former McDonald's fry cook ever to become president of the United States. And I actually was there for about 30 minutes, and that was 30 minutes longer than Kamala was there, right? Despite her job at McDonald's, that didn't work out too well. And the person at McDonald's that informed us off the record that she never worked there, whoever you are, we appreciate that. That was very nice.
So this is Donald Trump just sprinkling in a little bit of salt on the spicy, blazing, blistering hot roast there of Kamala Harris, saying that it is McDonald's whistleblowers coming to the Trump campaign. And we heard rumors of this, but now it's wonderful to have confirmed there in front of the McDonald's executives. Maybe one of them was the whistleblower, saying that Kamala never worked at McDonald's, and they know that as a matter of fact. It just shows how politically correct the organization is. They should have just come out and said that during the election. But nonetheless, it gave us fond memories. President Trump got a Donald Trump fry cook uniform from McDonald's. The White House posting this. Okay. Obviously, President Trump does love McDonald's. McDonald's gave us some of the most legendary Trump moments.
How you doing? I put together some really impressive deals. But this thing you've pulled off, it's amazing. A big and tasty for just $1? How do you do it? What's your secret?
Got a buck? You're in luck. Because you can get a delicious beefy big and tasty, a McChicken sandwich, and lots of your other favorites on McDonald's Dollar Menu every day.
We could own this town.
Bring it back, please. Look at this. Look what they stole from you. Look what they stole from you. All that for $1. What would this cost right now? $40 if you were to order all of these items? Nah, man. You got to bring it back. Got to bring it back. The White House has been trolling, obviously, after all of this. Many people saying that maybe the new East Wing will just be a giant McDonald's. The White House itself releasing an absolutely spectacular video on President Trump, the journey of the fry cook to the presidency. This is cinematic and a total banger. Well done, White House digital team. Here you go.
One man had a dream his life was meant for more than serving fries. Trump didn't just see Greece, he saw greatness. He didn't just see a fryer, he saw a fresh start for America. This is the tale of the American dream, where nothing is impossible.
Look at the crowd over there. Look how happy everybody is. They're happy because they want hope. They need hope.
Two sides of the same man, two chapters of the same story, from the Golden Arches to the Golden Age.
It is my honor to introduce to you the 45th and the 47th President of the United States, Donald J. Trump.
His list of accomplishments is breathtaking. He's blown up the deep state. He's proven the so-called experts completely wrong. His list of achievements almost endless. Meanwhile, promises made, promises kept.
This administration's moving at political light speed. Today, the flurry continues, and his Sharpie's working harder than Biden ever did.
I'm asking you, just dream big. We're bringing it back. This will be America's new golden age.